Welcome to today's stretch. We're going to start standing up. We're going to do a lot of shifting and opening up in the long body and in parts. So let's start by taking our legs shoulder width apart. And I'd like us to breathe coming down into a squat and reaching up onto our toes. So let's do that 4 times. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, and bring those arms down, roll those shoulders back 8 times. Add the breath as you go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Put those arms all the way out, and you're going to shift over to one side and shift over to the other. Now, you're not moving your lower body at all, so shift and shift, shift and shift. Good. 4 more. Breathe into it. 3, 2, and 1. Now I'd like you to take the arm across, soften those knees, and then bring them up. So soften and up for 8. 3. Then you're hold it over there for 8. 4. Nice. 5. Good. 6. Good job. 7. And then hold it over there for 8. Then you're going to lift it up to above your ear. Don't shift your body around. You're just and if the arm doesn't reach, just put it on your inside your forearm, right up there. Nice. Take it up a little bit higher. Good. Then bring it back to the ear, back straight across, and as much as your shoulder can stand, but not too much, down below the shoulder, and then all the way down and let it fly out and come down. Nice. So we're going to go shift across for 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we do the wipe. 1, 2, come on. 3, I forgot to add the legs. 4, don't forget those out of those legs. 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, if you can put palm to palm, if not, as close as you can. Right, hold it right here. Breathe into it. Up to the ear. Good. Above the ear. Back to the ear. Center. Below the shoulder. All the way down. And let that arm come out again. I'd like you to take the arm back into cactus, but take it a little past the shoulders, not too far past, because again, we don't want to take advantage of that openness that the shoulders give us. We want to make sure that we are respecting, right, what our shoulders need. So we're going to take the arms down and up, just a small, it's almost like you're making that muscle just coming down and up. But what you're really doing is stretching the top of the shoulder. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to take a little deeper, almost to the waist, halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then bring it back up and then take it as far as you can. 1, 2, right into that waist. 3, breathing. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then relax them down and let them flow. There we go. Yeah, different kind of stretch today, right? So I'd like you to swing side to side like we're doing washing machine. Keep those knees soft. We're going to keep loosening and then keep stretching and shifting and loosening and stretching. So we're starting standing, we're ending lying down. So that's going to be 4, 3, and so it's going to be a kind of active stretch, and 1. Let's go right to that next. So I want you to take the hand across, put the other hand down, and just take it over. Say big inhale and exhale, take it over. Good. And then bring it back up. Keep your hand on it. Take your hand just palm toward outward behind your back. Just take it right behind your hip, and then again, take it over. And then put the back of the hand in the middle of your back, and then take it across. And bring it back up, and then take that arm as far across as you can. If you can get those fingertips to crawl over to your waist, and then take it across. and then release it back to center. And whoo, that neck feels different, right? Let's do the other side. Hand over the top, take it over. We're taking 2 big breaths on these stretches. And then bring it back up right behind the thigh, palm facing out, and then take it over. Bring it back up a little bit farther. Let's go. Middle of the back, bring it up. Bring it up, curl the fingers around. And then bring it back up. Woo, that feels different. I'd like you to bring accordion back in front. 2, so we're doing the chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then release it down. So putting your hands on your hips, you're going to shift that upper body side to side. All right, we're going side to side first, and then we're going to focus on one side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Always soft knees, head over tailbone. 8. Now just go to one side for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're going to hold it over there on 8, and then twist your upper body in the direction of the twist of the shift. Get your head over your tailbone. It's easy to drop your head here. Bring it back to center, and you're still over there. And then turn the other way, and you're going to feel that all the way down your leg. And then bring it back to center and bring your body back. So let's shift to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it there. Take the turn to that side. Bring it back to center. Keep that shift over there, and then turn it to the other side. It's kind of awkward, but you can get the point feeling that stretch. It doesn't look like anything when you're doing it, right? And let those hands drop down. Let them weave a little bit and float. Good. So we're going to take the knees forward, just pushing forward, push forward. Nice. Push. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. So you have one leg down and the other leg into this bend. It's not a hard bend. It's just a step forward bend. And we're going to take the arm up, and we're going to come over away from that straight leg, pushing that arm down. Good. And you inhale it up, and then you're bringing the other arm up and coming down toward that straight leg. And that's going to go a lot farther because that bend, right, makes you more flexible. And we're going to do that stretch 2 more times. So over. Now the arm's going to the wall here. That bicep is over your ear. And then bring it up, and then to this corner of the ceiling over here. Into that diagonal. Make sure you stay open in the shoulders. One more time. And then one more time. Come back to center, lower that foot, and we're going to do that again, starting with that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you're push the other way. You're going to take your arm up and come toward the straight leg with your arm toward the ceiling. Oh gosh. And then come over to the other side, curl toward the wall. 2 more. Take it to the ceiling, stretch it out. And then over to the wall. Make sure you're staying open. And then right more to the ceiling. Take that stretch up. And then come over to the wall. Now, don't worry if anything is feeling wonky. We're going after everything today. So everything will get stretched. So come back to the center, put that foot down. You're putting those hands together and you're pushing them out. Now, what we're going to do with this is as we lift, we're going to do a cat curl. So knees come down and back goes out. And then we're going to come back to center into neutral. Good. Take it down. So that's your exhale. This is your inhale. We're doing 8 of these. This is your exhale. This is your inhale. Good. Exhale. And inhale. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. Push into it. Push into it. Inhale. And you're using your back to open up more than your shoulders. 2 more. To demi squat. And the last one, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Now, I'd like you to feel like somebody just punched you in the stomach. Really pull the stomach back right there. Keep those arms right where they are. You can bring the neck to long. Good. And then put those hands on your thighs and then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, bring yourself up. Nice. So we're going to do a little bit more on the back. So what I'd like you to do is come over into a diagonal, soft knees, right? The arm comes across and you're going to wrap your arm around the thigh and then bring the other arm up behind you, reaching toward the ceiling. This is like a spinal twist, but standing, right? Holding it right there and breathe into it. And bring your whole body back to center, both hands on the thighs, right here. Do a cat curl. So inhale and exhale. And then you're going to take the opposite arm to the opposite leg and lift up and look. Oh, nice big twist. And bring it back down, back to the center. Inhale and exhale, drop those arms. Let those arms just sway. Good. Now, start to lower yourself while they're swaying. Lower yourself, lower yourself, lower yourself, lower yourself. So now we're going to go into a downward facing dog. Good, right here. I'd like you to push into the ground. I'm going to pull my mat under my hands. I'd like you to push into the ground with your fingers separated, right? Push your heels into the floor, and someone's pulling you by the waist so that your glutes are going to the ceiling. And just really, really, really feel that stretch. Should release a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're taking one knee forward. And I want you to hold that for 4 breaths. And the other heel goes down. Now take the opposite arm of the folded knee to an opening. You're going to lift up into it. So we're doing a lot of twisting today, but it's not dangerous twisting. From here, I want you to put your arm along your ear and take it back to your glute. And again, slide it up the back. Once you have that bent elbow, try to open that chest just a little bit more. There we go. Big wide opening. Put the arm straight up again. Bring it back down and into your downward facing dog. We're just going to hold it for 3 more breaths. All right, put the other knee to the center. You're going to take the other arm out. Just reach up. Bring it up beside your ear. Inhale, exhale, take it back to your hips. Good. Put it in the middle of your back. And once you have that triangle, try to open up some more. Don't let the knee torque. Make sure it's still facing ahead. All right, bring your arm back out to the side and back to the floor, and you're going to move the leg back again. Now, I'd like a quick paddle on those legs for a set of 8, in, knee down, up, alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pull it up again. Pull it up again. Nice. Walk forward a little bit. So now we're going to take one leg behind you out into a straight leg. Neutral foot. We're not pointed at this point. You're trying to push down as hard as you can on the standing leg. Get the heel down. Bend the knee. Just hold that position. Now in this, I want you to lift the knee to the ceiling, not back like we usually do. Just right up to the ceiling. Move that knee right up to the ceiling. You're going to get a deeper downward dog here. Just keep pulling it. And now we're going to move it toward the ceiling. Move that knee toward the ceiling. Opening up those hips, trying to stack them. And then extend behind you as far as you can, pointing that foot out. Stretching under that arm, all through those lats, all through that back. Then land that foot on the other side of the standing foot. You're on the toe. Your landed foot is on the toe. Right there. I want you to pull your glutes as high to the ceiling as you can. Good. Just hold it there. Keep your upper body centered. Nice. Then lift it up straight behind you and then bring it back down, pedaling 8 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take the other leg behind you, bend the knee. Now we're going to take the knee as high as we can without going backwards yet. Just lift it, lift it, lift it. Make a lot of room underneath it. Now we take it behind us. Hold that first. Then extend that leg. Open up those hips. Good. Feel that opening. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Then land that foot down beside the other one. Push up into your downward facing dog. Make sure you're centered. Feeling everything here. And then bring it back to center. Walk your hands in and curl yourself up. Woo! All right, kick it out for 8 sets. 2, roll the shoulders back. 3, 4, now roll them forward. 5, 6, woo, 7, and 8, right here in the center. We are opening, and we're going to shift again, this time into the lat lunge, side to side. You must have known that when I announced it was shifts that we'd be doing this. 3, 4, nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're sitting back into it. Now we are not lifting the toe on the other foot like we usually do. We're going to lower our chest in the center here, all the way down, not over the leg that you have bent, just right inside of it. You want to bend your elbows as much as you can. Nice. Then you're actually going to reach over to the not bent leg with both hands and get that stretch under those, and that serratus anterior, in those lats and shoulders, and stretch back just a little bit more. Then you're going to bring it over to the other side, put your chest on that thigh, and let your body melt down over it. Put both hands on the thigh and then curl yourself up, straightening that leg, and then bringing your chest down to the straight leg. So you're already over there. Really push through. All right, bringing it back to center, curl yourself up. We're going to start on that side. Do the 8 again. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 4, 5. Nice. 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. You're bringing it down to the center, lowering your chest down, reaching with your hands. Bend the elbows if you can. Nice. Really go low. Beautiful. Take both arms over to the straight leg for the stretch. Oh, get that in the serratus, in the shoulder, in the back, along the hips. We are having a ball. Breathe into it. Then bring it over onto that leg and let it kind of rest on top of that leg. And then bring it to straight and then come on down with your chest. Come back to the center. I'd like you to take those legs out a little bit farther and try to take your elbows to the floor. You can bend the knees a little bit. Now come onto your fingertips, palms off the floor, and just push your body into neutral or flat back. Stay on those fingertips. I want us to get those shoulders released. Nice. Then walk over to one leg and lower your knee. So you might need to adjust your mat, which is what I'm going to do right now, because some of us need to protect our knees. So we know where we are. We're in a slow lunge. So we come back to it. We're right here, head over tailbone and pushing into that low lunge. I love the feeling of that open hip and that open groin muscle. It just is one of my favorite stretches. Now let's put our foot into a flex and do that same thing. You feel the different sensation? It's really different from a flat foot to a flexed foot. Now you're going to come around while you're in this lunge and reach toward the ankle. You're going to bring your upper body, put your hand inside the knee, put your other hand toward the ankle, and you're facing outward. Bring one arm up and reach into a little backward bend. Nice. Woo! Still right here in the hip. I am. Then bring yourself around and lower your chest beside your bent knee. Keeping that foot still perched. And then you're going to come up, push into that leg, turn, and we're back here again into our wide stance. We're going to bring that leg in a little bit so we can turn and come down to the lunge on the other side. Flat foot to begin. We're pushing into the stretch without pushing into the knee, right? So make sure you have that alignment between the ankle and the knee. Head over tailbone. Nice. Now come around, or no, sorry, flex the foot, then push forward some more. Didn't want to lose those goodies on that side. Yeah, that feels so different. I feel so much activated right here in my hip when we do this. All right, now come around while that foot is flexed. Reach around inside the knee. Reach, reach, reach. Get that body twisted forward as much as that feels safe. Good. And then let's reach over our ear A little bit of a back bend, come on. And then we're bringing it down inside the knee, keeping that foot flexed. All right, push yourself up and turn again and bring yourself up to a wide leg stance. Love it. All right, we're going to turn one foot to the short end of the mat. Going to put our arms out, you know where we're going, into our warrior two. And just push. This feels so good today. Come down and create that curl that comes over your ear and into the center. Stay into that warrior two. Straight leg, bent leg, open. Come down, your right angle, looking up into your hand. Try to open up as much as possible. We're not letting our chest face down. Then guess what? We're putting that arm behind us again and trying to open the shoulder even more. Yeah, open it up even more. Bring that arm back up. It goes over the ear and it swings around and brings us back up. Putting those feet forward again. I want you to shift the hip to rib cage for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now turn that other foot toward the short end of the mat. This one's still nice and long. Go into that warrior two position. Arms come out. You feel that big open warrior two that we love so much. Woo. Back. Let's take that stretch back. Don't lose your stance. Come on over and stay as open as you can. Hold that arm behind you and try to open that shoulder just a little bit more. And here we're going to put both hands down, straighten the leg, put the other knee in this direction, and bring ourselves down to our knees. We are putting our body in tabletop, bottom and chin up, inhale. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Come on, push through. Bottom and chin up. Curl up like a cat. Bottom and chin up. And curl up like a cat. Parallel. Child pose. Sit back with your glutes first. Then walk your arms forward. I'd like to have your elbows off the floor on this one. You're reaching with your fingertips and taking your palms off the floor. Frame your head inside of your biceps. Good, and just sit into it. Soften your hand and then soften your elbow. Feel that stretch. Now you're going to walk your chest forward, reaching your hands more forward. Melting candle, puppy dog. Now you're going to slide into Sphinx. Straight legs behind you, elbows under the shoulders, eyes straight ahead, reaching with your toes. I want you to make a conscious reach with your toes. Really point it out there. Feel the extension in front of your hips. Beautiful. Now take the first leg and reach into a quad stretch. Try to stay even in the Sphinx position. If this is hard for you, come onto your side to do it, because it's a little easier on your side. And then release that down, take the other one, and of course you can use a strap. Bring that behind you. 4 breaths. And then lower that leg. Then I want you to bring yourself back up to tabletop but staying on your elbows, cross your ankles, widen your knees, and then sit back into child pose again, reaching forward. Come on back up, cross your ankles in the other direction, and then sit back. Walk your hands under your shoulders and bring yourself up. And then keeping those legs crossed, bring your bottom to the floor. And you have crossed legs right here. We're going to inhale up and exhale down. 2 for 8. 3, 4, 5. Energizing our activity. 7 and 8, and bring those arms behind you. You're going to pull out away from your shoulders again. Don't aggravate anything in your shoulders. Bring your chest to that lap. And curl yourself up. You're going to switch the cross. It's just a simple crossed leg. It's not a lotus or anything like that. So, and this time we're going to take it into the cactus. 1, 2, 3 to row. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then those arms intertwine in front of you. Keep them palm to palm, and then take them to one side. Switch the hands, take them to the other side. From here, the legs go into our straddle. Now, and we're going to be on our sit bones. Our head's going to be over our tailbone. Our feet are neutral, so we're not flexed and we're not pointed. We are totally in neutral. And I have to take my shoes off when I'm not standing. So you've been in bare feet the whole time, I hope. All right, and hold it right here. And so I'm putting my hands at the center. I still want to do that upper body shift again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now turn the body toward the first leg, and we're going to do that shift again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know how I am about exploring angles. Walk those hands forward. All right, however far you can go, elbows to the floor. Now leave the back arm on the floor. Bring the front arm into that curl, so you're opening up to the front. So you have a curl around your head. It's kind of a C curve around your head with the arm, and you're opening your chest to the front. That back arm hasn't left its position. Yeah. Now lift up, push on your palm, then take that hand to somewhere on your leg, preferably your foot if you can reach it. And we're going to pull away from it in this curl. So you're C curving in the lats and pulling away from your foot, the resistance in your foot. So you can feel that in your hip. Then rotate yourself down and let yourself relax over that leg. Slide up to the center, yes. And we're just going to do a neck stretch. Come on over. Chin to the armpit, into the center, and bring it up over to the other side. Chin to armpit, and take it to the center, and bring it up, and then we turn toward the other side, and we come on down. All right, the front arm and the front of the body opens up. You might find it easier to open on one side than the other. Just feel that stretch. Put your hand on your palm and then grab somewhere on your leg or on your foot our leg and then try to open it some more. Yeah, that's amazing. And then rotate it back down and bring it down. Slide it up. And you know I can't resist an open straddle without a crawl to the center. So curl yourself down and crawl it out to the center. And walk it back in. Now we're going to do something a little complicated, and if it doesn't work for you, just do pike to plank. So we're coming into our plank position, and we're crossing one leg over the other. We're taking the hip of the bottom leg to the floor, and then we're hiking it up sideways. So it's piking to the back. And then bring it back down. Keep that open pike. Bring the hips back to center. Unfold the legs. Over to the other leg is over. And then piking to the side. And then bring it back to center. And knees come down. And just sit back into a parallel child pose. We're going to come up to tabletop, drop our hips to the side, and bring ourselves all the way around to lying down. Separate your glutes from your rib cage. Walk your upper body up. So you want that big long stretch right here. So I'm going to take the legs up into cycle because we're doing so much activity today. It's not going to be a fast cycle. It's going to be a slow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget to cross that midline. That's really important. Other way. 1, scoop up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Grab a leg. Let the other one stay out there at a diagonal. Nice. Just hold it at that 45, that leg at the 45. We're not going straight up and we're not coming all the way in. Just holding it at that 45. Because what I want you to do is curl up, right? And really bring your upper body toward this combination of knee and extended leg. And then curl yourself all the way down. Bring the leg straight up. Good. And then curl yourself up. Looking between those thighs. You're not going toward the foot at all. It's a curl, right? And bring it all the way down. You're going to take the extended leg out to the side without letting the other glute come off the mat. And then you're going to push that bent knee out to the other side. Kind of a bow and arrow effect right here. And you're going to lift and lower the long leg. You're going to take it up. This is going to be 4. And down. 2. And down. 3. And down. 4. And down. Now extend that other leg out into that big wide V. Put your hands inside the thighs and rock back and forth. A little hip massage doesn't hurt. Nice. You are doing great. Now bring them back to center. You are bringing the other leg in for the hug, taking this leg forward. Beautiful. Just feel that stretch. Curl yourself up. Feel the back open up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Get that whole curl going on. So you're not leaning back on your neck at all. And then lower down. Take the leg to ceiling. Get acquainted with that position. Then curl yourself up. Feel the stretch in your back. And lower yourself down. Take that leg out to the side. Beautiful. Then open that knee up out to the side. Just hold it. You can push on both of them if you want to. Then extend that leg, put your arms inside of the V and rock side to side. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I'm a little crazy today. Put your hands under your thighs and then bring those knees to tabletop, not past the tabletop. And you're going to touch with your elbows, touch with your elbows, touch with your elbows, touch with your elbows. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Put those feet down. Put those elbows into the floor, the palms facing each other. You're going to take your head back onto the head top. Lift your chest up. Get that fish. Open up that chest. And then push through those elbows and lower it down. Put your arms behind your head for the counter stretch. Curl up. And then lower yourself down. We're going to do a set of lifted bicycles. You can stay on the ground for this, or you can come up into a shoulder stand or a modified shoulder stand. So we're going to take ourselves up, lift up to the ceiling, and let's bicycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go wide. Go wide. Flex those feet. Reach them as far behind you as possible. You can actually push so you should never just be on your neck, right? You have to have neck and shoulder support. Bring those legs together, bend them at the knee, and then bring them down and just hold them right at the lifted position. I want you to put your hands behind the legs and curl yourself up again, just to get that back stretched out. 1 more time. Breathe into it. Now you're going to rock those legs forward. Woo. And forward fold. Chest is on the thighs. Curl yourself up. We're going to do a few hip rocks before we go. So it's going to be one leg over the other. The hands are behind you. You're on your fingertips. You're going to bring the other leg in as far as you can. So kind of seated pigeon idea here. And then rock side to side. So I'm putting activity in everything that we're doing today. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. And this is going to morph into a spinal twist. 1, drop it all the way down. Take the hand across and go into your spinal twist. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. And again, hold it right there. Lift your head. Breathe 3 times. Bring it around back to center. You're going to extend those legs. Good job. We're going to have the other leg crossover, then scoop that leg up as close as you can. Those hands are behind you. You want to really feel the action in that hip. And then 8 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, both sides, and then drop it down. And we go into the spinal twist on the other side. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Breathe 3 times. Inhale to prepare and bring it back to the center. You are finding your comfortable position on the floor. Take a big inhale and exhale. Really just cleanse it. Big inhale. Exhale for 8. In case you weren't prepared for that, let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale for 8. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. That can be 4 or 6. Exhale for 8. And I want to bring you into a big opening for our final 3 breaths. Inhale up, exhale down, then to the front. Inhale out, exhale down, and then big scoopy. You're going to make a big scoop here and bring it down. And I want to thank you for coming to this full body active stretching. It was like a stretching exercise class, more than one of those warming up stretchy things. So I hope you enjoyed it and feel very energized to like go out there and have a great day.